unfortunately, the game obviously didn't end the way we wanted it to. I was so proud of our guys, man, just to be able to handle all the adversity and continue to battle and fight. And unfortunately, just some of those plays at the end of the game didn't go our way. We had a fumble in the red area. We didn't feel an onside kick, and certainly the fourth down right there in overtime where we botch a snap and just too many errors in critical moments that got us beat. And so give Chicago credit. It was a hell of a game. We knew they were a team that was going to fight to the end, and it was a playoff type atmosphere, which we expected. But I was really, really proud of the way our guys competed, the way they battled. And we just got to, it's tough. It's always tough in this league to have to rebound and get it together. But that's exactly what we're going to have to do, and that's exactly what we will do to get ready for a tough Baltimore team.
That was the onside kick blocked well enough?
Rob, I saw the ball. I'm watching the ball the whole time. As far as what was it blocked well enough, I have to go back and watch the tape. But, I thought we had an opportunity to field the ball. We just didn't field the ball.
Kind of big picture, how much does this one hurt? I mean, you had the game in hand and had a chance to be in first place coming out of here.
Yeah, it does hurt. I feel like you're rubbing salt in the wound there, Bill. But that's the reality of it. And, it should hurt because these guys, all of us, we put a lot into this thing, and you had opportunities. You're up 2 scores late in the game, and unfortunately, it flipped pretty quick.
Do you have an update on Jordan and Romeo?
I don't.
What did you think of the way Malik played?
I thought Malik went in there and did a hell of a job, and he was poised, made some plays with his legs, made some plays with his arm, made some off-schedule plays. It felt like the operation was pretty smooth for the most part, but just not enough at the end, obviously.
What's your message to the team after the amount of injuries that Micah last week?
Yeah, I mean that's football, right? And you got to stay resilient. And I've said it many times. That's, in my opinion, whether it's football or life, that's the key. Just staying resilient. You roll up your sleeves. You get back to work, and you continue to fight. And that's what our guys will do.
What did you think about how the defense performed in the first game since Micah went down?
Yeah, I thought there was outstanding play. It's unfortunate we gave up. Obviously, Chicago got an extra possession right there with when we on the onside kick, and then the extra possession in overtime. But I thought all in all, our defense performed pretty well.
Was there anything Brinson could have done differently to avoid the miss?
That's just he's trying to make a play, and it's unfortunate, but it was one of many unfortunate plays late in the game that just kind of went against us.
And of all the bad stuff that happened, that you go 0 for 5 in the red zone, is that the thing that's going to be?
Yeah, I mean that certainly is problematic. That's 2 games in a row. I want to say that we haven't been very good down there. So we got to look at what we're asking our guys to do and how we can go out there and execute a little bit better.
I think speaking of the red zone, Josh's last play, I think, was the fumble. Was he injured on that, or just decided to go with the manual at that point?
Yeah, I think I don't know, to be honest with you, in regards to if he's injured or not. I was not told that. I thought he was running pretty well, though. I thought he was running hard. I thought he was doing a good job. He was fast, decisive as far as the conversations with Ben and Josh. I'm not quite sure where that went.
Do you have a problem with the hit on Jordan?
I mean, it's football. I got to see it. I saw it live, and so I got to go see it again. But stuff happens.
You're obviously focused on getting Malik ready, but when Jordan manages to get up and jog off the field in his blue tent, are you thinking, okay, maybe we're going to be okay here, or what are you thinking?
I just know when a guy gets hit in the head that I was prepared for the worst, I would say, in that moment.
Matt, you really do talk about adversity a lot of the time and about how you come out on the other side. How much adversity have you created by giving this one away?
A lot, certainly a lot. And, but if we can regroup and gather and learn from it, then, it can be a great lesson.
I think you'd come, who knows how everything shakes up, but you could come back down here in a few weeks for the playoffs. Is that something you'd relish after what happened tonight?
Yeah, I'm not even there with my mind. I got to process kind of what happened, how that happened, and just try to find ways for us to not put ourselves in these tough situations, because the majority of the game I felt like we were pretty much in control of the game, and it's extremely disappointing when you can't finish the job.
On the second to last touchdown, that 4th and 4, obviously the guy was open. Any idea what happened on that one?
Oh, it was the zero blitz, yeah.
Yeah, the guy was wide open.
Yeah. So obviously somebody let their man go.
Was that a miscommunication between Hobbs and Nixon?
I got to go back, and I'm not exactly sure what happened. I mean, when stuff like that happens, it's not like in the moment you're just like, it's all right. Now we got to flip the script, and you're transitioning to offense. There's just not enough time to sit there and ask a million questions. We all know that we got to get it corrected. I trust our coaches to get that stuff corrected. But your mind immediately goes to, all right, let's try to go win this in regulation. We don't win it in regulation, and then we go into overtime, and so there's just not enough time to get all the answers that you'd like.
With special teams, costing you games here and possibly down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean it's never one play though, Rob. There were so many plays in this game that if they go different, or if we make a play, or if we don't fumble, or if we aren't 0 for 5 or whatever in the red zone. So it's never just one play. It's never just one phase. And that's what I have so much confidence with our guys, that these guys will rally around each other. They'll support one another. They'll lift the guys that need to be lifted up, and they'll battle. And we saw it tonight. Our guys competed for 60 plus however many minutes in overtime, and I'm really proud of their effort. But unfortunately, we didn't get the outcome that we all desired.
Last one, guys. How tough of a spot are you in at tight end? Without Tucker, you didn't have Wiley, and it sounds like Fitzpatrick tore his Achilles.
Yeah, it's less than ideal. I'm certain that Goody and I will have some conversations probably here on the plane, and in regards to what we got to do. I feel like we got some guys capable on our P squad, and so we'll take a look at that, and we'll come up with a solution.
Was the decision to start Morgan at right tackle, and how'd you think he did?
I think he did fine, just without dissecting the film. I always think it's funny when you guys ask that question immediately after the game when you haven't had a chance to grade all the tape. But it felt like he did a good job. We got to go back and look at it and see. But there was a lot of reasons behind that. Number one, I think that just he's a very talented young player, and he is definitely feels more natural at the tackle position. So we gave him an opportunity, and also, if you notice lately, we've had DK playing a ton of tight end, and a lot of it's due to just our situation at tight end, but also I think he's went out there and performed well. So I would say it was twofold in regards to why we did what we did.
Was that going to ever be close, or are you hopeful for next week? Were they close tonight?
I would say close today. No, they were not close today. But they're getting better. So we'll see. I think it'll be day to day. Maybe we'll know more by the end of the week.